Jerry Garcia played every Grateful Dead show with just 9 fingers. This childhood accident created the unique style fans love today. At just 4 years old, he lost 2/3 of his right middle finger in a woodworking mishap that would shape his entire approach to the guitar. The injury forced him to adapt his technique early, and it became part of his unmistakable tone and mystique among fans. At just 4 years old, Jerry lost 2/3 of his right middle finger in a woodworking mishap. The injury forced him to adapt his guitar technique early, and it became part of his unmistakable tone. This detail added to the raw, expressive quality that defined the band's improvisational sound for decades. Fans often point to it as one reason his playing felt so personal and distinctive. The missing finger changed how Jerry held the pick and pressed strings. It gave his playing a raw, expressive quality that defined the band's improvisational sound for decades. This adaptation helped create the fluid leads that made every Grateful Dead performance feel alive and unpredictable. The result was a tone that still resonates with guitarists and listeners exploring the band's vast catalog today. The band found their name by opening an old folklore dictionary at random. The entry described a dead person whose soul returns to thank a living stranger for help. This unexpected discovery gave the group an identity rooted in folklore that perfectly matched their emerging counterculture spirit. The name quickly became a symbol of gratitude and connection that fans still celebrate at shows and gatherings. In 1974, the Grateful Dead unveiled the Wall of Sound. This massive custom system delivered crystal-clear audio across entire venues without stage monitors. Standing over 20 feet high and 100 feet wide, it eliminated many common live sound problems of the era. The innovation showed how seriously the band took the listening experience for every person in the crowd. The wall solved common live sound problems of the era. Every instrument and vocal came through with stunning clarity night after night. This approach to audio quality helped the Grateful Dead push the boundaries of what a live concert could feel like. It remains a landmark achievement that influenced how other bands thought about their own stage setups in the years that followed. The Grateful Dead became the first major rock band to encourage fans to tape shows. They created special taper sections so recordings could happen without hassle. This decision opened the door for a whole community to document and share the music in ways no other act had allowed before. It turned concerts into living archives that fans could revisit and trade for decades. This decision changed how fans experienced live music forever. Thousands of recordings now preserve the band's evolving performances across decades. The taper sections created a culture of preservation that kept the Grateful Dead's improvisational spirit alive long after each show ended. That legacy continues to shape how audiences connect with live music in the digital age. The famous skull and lightning bolt started as a simple stencil. Owsley Stanley and Bob Thomas created it to mark road cases from a distance. What began as a practical solution quickly grew into one of the most recognizable symbols in rock history. The design's straightforward purpose gave it an authenticity that fans still cherish on shirts, posters, and album covers. The dancing bears were never meant to dance. Bob Thomas designed them to represent sonic frequency separation on an album cover. This visual metaphor captured the way different instruments and tones separated during live performances. The imagery became an enduring part of the band's visual language, even though its original meaning was more technical than celebratory. May 8th, 1977 at Cornell University is often called the greatest Grateful Dead concert. Fans and critics still regard the recording as the ultimate live document. The performance at Barton Hall captured the band at a creative peak with extended improvisations that felt both spontaneous and perfectly in sync. Many Deadheads consider it the holy grail that defines what the group could achieve on stage. Before the name, the band backed Ken Kesey's acid tests. These wild LSD gatherings shaped their free-form jamming style and counterculture spirit. The experience taught the musicians to embrace unpredictability and audience interaction in ways that would define their career. Those early experiments laid the foundation for the communal energy that later defined Grateful Dead shows. Dark Star became a living improvisational vehicle. Each performance stretched into new musical spaces that no other version could match. The song could run 20 or 30 minutes and travel through unexpected territories every single night. This approach turned it into a nightly experiment that kept both the band and the audience fully engaged. The house at 710 Ashbury became the heart of the Haight-Ashbury scene. Constant music and communal living defined the band's early years there. The location served as a gathering point for creativity and counterculture ideas that spread far beyond San Francisco. It remains a landmark that symbolizes the era when the Grateful Dead helped shape an entire movement. Beyond the Steely, the band had other famous skeletons. Uncle Sam and Skeleton and Roses became enduring visual trademarks on posters and records. Artists Stanley Mouse and Alton Kelly gave these images a distinctive style that matched the band's eclectic sound. Together, they expanded the visual world that fans associate with the Grateful Dead's music and message. Deadheads created a unique way of life following the band across the country. Their communal nomadic culture grew into a lasting counterculture movement. Fans traded tapes, built friendships on tour, and created a support network that went far beyond typical concert going. This dedication turned the Grateful Dead experience into something closer to a shared lifestyle than a simple fandom. The Grateful Dead left behind more than songs. Their approaches to live sound, fan access, and community still influence artists today. The wall of sound taper sections and devoted fan base set standards that later musicians and promoters continue to study and adapt. These choices helped redefine what a rock band could mean to its audience. This collection celebrates everything that makes the Grateful Dead special to real fans. Find the Can Be Dead collection with the link in the description. From the 9-fingered guitar work to the legendary concerts and devoted community, the band created a world that still resonates. Explore the stories and designs that keep the spirit alive for new generations of listeners.